Disclaimer: this is an imaginary story. Please don't relate it with any idol or any other person. It's nothing related to anyone's life. It's pure work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual person, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. Whatever pics are shown in this story, they all have been taken from Google and Pinterest. The credit for them goes to their real owner. Storyline and voice are mine, so please don't copy that. Arthur's point of view. Jin went to basement secret door to escape, but he found his Junie there. When he tried to feed water to June, fake June, Dong Sung-ho came there. He humiliated and degraded Jin in front of June. He addressed him as June couldn't take it and broke the iron chains and started fighting with him. Dong Sung-ho was about to shoot him, but Hoshuk, June's right-hand man, shot on his leg. He revealed that it was he who secretly helped Jin through notes because he had doubt on him from long time. By following the clues and notes, Yunmin reached there and misunderstood June. Yoongi started punching June. Jin told Yoongi everything. June's dad, Mr. Kim, came there with a hooded man. June got shocked to see his dad. His dad was the one behind all of these things. He and his Jin's dad, Mr. Min, were rivals. Mr. Kim sent June to trap Jin in his love, but June fell in love with him and stood in between Jin and his dad. His dad decided to replace him by his duplicate, Dong Sung-hoon, whom he trained as June. That hooded man was none other than Yoongi's right-hand man, Kang Do-hya, who saved Yoongi's life multiple of times. He was the real traitor. He did this to take revenge from Jin. He loved Jin so much, but Jin refused his proposal 2 times. His ego got hurt and he decided to take revenge. He tied his hand with Mr. Kim and demanded to ruin Jin completely. Everyone got shocked to hear this. Jin paid the biggest cost of refusing Kang Do-hyak's proposal. He was completely shattered. Yoon-jun brutally Kang Do-hyak and Dong Sung-ho for torturing Jin. Jimin was with him and practicing him. After everyone came to hidden car where T was crying, Jin carried T and started pacifying him. June got shocked to know that Jin already had son from Dong Soo-hoon. Let's see what happens next. Jimin drove off them to their home as he was the only one who wasn't injured. Yoongi was sitting beside him on passenger seat. Namjin were sitting on back seat. June was looking outside and Jin was looking at T. He didn't dare to look at June. Hobie was sitting at the last seat and looking at Namjin. Jimin pressed the doorbell and Mrs. Min opened the door and found Yunmin there. Yoongi was completely soaked in dried blood and had some wounds too. Jimin had just some scratches. It's already late night. Mrs. Min, Yoongi, where did you go and that too with Jimin? Do you know how much worried we were for you? Do you have any sense of responsibility? And what's this? You are completely soaked in blood. Looked at Mr. Min. One day, your son will definitely give me a heart attack. Yunmin parted away, revealing Namjin with tea. Mr. Min, Chinny! Hugged him tightly. You came back? June Where is the washroom? Jimin, Hyang, come with me, I will show you. Left with June. Mr. Min looked at June. Who is he? Why did Jimin take him inside? Yoongi, I will tell you everything in details, but first let Hyang come inside. Looked at Hoshok. Hoshok, take rest. If you want anything, then tell to us without any hesitation. Hoshok, Mrs. Min took Jin in their room and Mr. Min took Hoshok to guest room. Yoongi went to his room for freshen up. After few minutes, they all except Namjin and T came to living room. Mrs. Min, Hoshok, do you want anything? Hoshok, no aunt, I'm fine, thank you. Mr. Min, now tell us what happened. Who is that man? And whose child with Ginny? Why is Ginny so quiet? Jimin, that man is my Hyang Kim Namjoon, son of your rival Mr. Kim. Told them everything. So that was happened. Mr. Min clenched his fist. I can't believe that bloody Kang Do Hyang was the betrayer. Because of him, my Ginny suffered this much. Yoongi, but now the biggest problem arose. TT, Hyang's son. I don't understand how do we solve this problem. Hyang is completely shattered. Hoshok, there was a little relief that nobody knows that King was in basement and his duplicate was running the kingdom, so I don't think anyone could know that TT isn't King's son. Yoongi, what world thinks that isn't matter? What June thinks that's matter? What if he denied to accept TT then? Hoshok, you have point too. There is no point of accepting the son which isn't yours. Jimin, but I know my Hangi. He will definitely accept TT. Yoongi, Jimin, June will happily accept TT if he wasn't the son of his duplicate. This situation is very crucial. Even Hyang can't look at TT like before. It's next to impossible for accepting a TT. Mr. Min, I think now we should sleep and think about it tomorrow with fresh mind. I'm sure we will find some solution. Mrs. Min, right now Ginny needs us the most. Everyone left to their room and Mr. and Mrs. Min came to Jin, who was stroking T's hairs and T was sleeping peacefully. Mrs. Min, did he sleep? Jin, without looking at her. Mr. Min, slide T to other side of bed and sat in front of Jin. Jinny cupped his face. Jin couldn't control and burst into tears. I'm sorry, Dad. I was your pride, but I messed up everything badly. I ruined everyone's life. I made both of you humiliated by running away from the engagement. Because of me, Yoongi, who hated mafia related things, became a mafia. He tortured an innocent boy, Jimin Shin Kyahu, who loved me. I ruined his life too. Kang Do Hya, the most trusted and loyal person, turned betrayer because I denied his proposal. I became the reason of June and his dad's dispute. Because of me, his dad kidnapped and tortured his own son. Because of me, June killed his own dad, and now TT, who didn't even start speaking, already lost his identity. Everything happened just because of me. Now, what will I do? What will happen to TT? Who will accept him? Chuni didn't even look at me since he found out TT is my son. I don't have courage to meet my eyes with him. I'm feeling like I betrayed him. I cheated him with other men, and TT is the symbol of that betrayal. Mrs. Min hugged him tightly. No, Ginny, whatever happened, it wasn't your fault. You are stressing so much. You didn't ruin anything. Mr. Min wiped his tears. You are still our proud. Don't think much. We will find some solution. Sleep now. Mrs. Min placed Jin's head on her lap and Mr. Min stroked his head while singing lullaby. Soon Jin slept. He was physically, mentally, and emotionally very tired. Jungi was watching them by standing at door frame. Jimin was back hugging him. Jimin wiped Jungi's tears. Everything will be fine soon. Kissed on back of the shoulder. Jungi, I really hope so. I can't see Hang like this. Time skipped in the morning. Jin woke up and found tea wasn't beside him on the bed. He got panicked and started searching him everywhere and found him in the balcony. He was in June's hand and crying mess. Jin misunderstood him and thought he was going to throw him outside. He ran to June and snatched tea from his hand and clinched to his heart. Jin, terrified, no, don't throw him. June, shocked, Ginny, I didn't. Jin, don't come closer to me. I won't let you do anything with my son. Mrs. Min, Ginny, what are you saying? Jin looked at Mrs. Min. Mom, he was going to throw my son. Mr. Min, no, Ginny. June was only trying to pacify Titi. You were in deep sleep. You didn't realize when June brought Titi to us. In fact, he gave Titi bath. When we were trying to dress him, his head stuck in onesie. That's why he is crying. Mrs. Min, I brought a small onesie for him. Now I brought perfect one. Showed him onesie. See, it's your childhood onesie. Took Titi from his hand. He misunderstood him. Say sorry to him. Jin hesitated. June looked at Mrs. Min. Can we talk in alone? Mr. Min. Sure. June left and Jin followed him without looking at June. June, what was that? How can you even think that I can throw Titi? Jin stepped backward. Sorry. June walked towards Jin. Sorry. Cupped Jin's face. Look up. Jin shook his head vigorously. I can't. June. Yes, you can. Forcefully made him look into his eyes. What's this? Why are tears in your eyes? Leaned towards him to lick his tears, but Jin pushed him. Jin. I'm not pure anymore. I'm ruined. I'm not worthy of your love, Junie. June sat on the couch and pulled Jin on his lap. Do you know what you are saying? Jin looked down. Truth. June, rubbish. Jin, I cheated you. I tainted our pure love. June, stop blaming yourself, Ginny. You didn't know the truth. You never cheated me. You didn't taint our love. Jin, but I'm not pure. I lost my purity by someone else, which was only for you. June, you didn't lose anything, Ginny. Purity is defined by soul, not by body. You are still as pure as before. I love your soul, not your body. My love can never see you as impure. Jin, why aren't you understanding, June? I'm not worthy of you. I'm used. June grabbed Jin's neck and yanked up. Don't you dare to use this type of cheap words for my queen. By saying this, you are insulting my love. I don't care what happened in past. You are mine. I only know this, and you should be careful while addressing my queen. I can listen anything about myself, but not for my queen. Jin, Why are you doing this? I don't need your sympathy. I don't want you to feel pity on me. June, if I had an accident or lost my eyes or legs or hands, would you have left me and gone away, or would you have stayed with me for sympathy? Jin placed his hand on June's mouth. What are you saying? June removed his hand. Answer me, what would you do? Jin, I would never leave you. I promise to love you and face all the situations together. June, you got the answer of your question, Jinny. Lust happens for body, love happens with soul. For me, you are still at the highest place where I worship you. I still feel lucky and blessed to have you. Whatever happened was just an accident. I'm with you, your family is with you, or else what you want. Jin, and Titi? June, Titi is our son. We will raise him together just like we thought to raise our children's upbringing. Jin, won't he remind you about the betrayal? June, first stop calling it betrayal. You never cheat or betray me. You even didn't know that you are living with my duplicate. You didn't make relation with him after knowing the truth. He forced you, Ginny. Titi is your son. He will only remind me about you. He will always dear to me. Jin, then why didn't you come to talk with me yesterday? You didn't even look at me. Do you know how much stressed I was? I thought I lost you. June, I was soaked in blood. I wanted to carry Titi but couldn't carry him by soaking in blood. That's why I went to washroom to freshen up. I came to talk with you but found you were talking with your parents. I didn't want to disturb you. When in the morning I came, I found Titi was happily throwing his hands and legs. I carried him and brought outside. I fed him his milk and gave him bath too. Jin hugged him tightly. I'm sorry, Junie. I misunderstood you. June hugged him tightly while closing his eyes. I miss you, Ginny. I want my Ginny back who forced me to say sorry on his own mistakes. I don't want this Ginny who says sorry again and again. They both were hugging each other tightly while closing his eyes. Tears were flowing. They were feeling each other's warmth. Yunmin were watching them. Jimin gestured Yoongi to leave them alone, but Yoongi tripped and fell on floor. And Namjin broke the hug and looked at them. June wiped his and Jin's tears and made Jin sit on the couch. Jimin, come. Jimin, no, we were just going. Kicked Yoongi's leg. This blind man can't do anything properly. See, you disturb them. Jin, it's okay. Yoongi, come to Yangi. Stressed his arm. Yoongi hugged him tightly. Yangi, I miss you so much. Jin, I missed you too. Yoongi, I can't believe my lazy cat became a mafia who was scared of loud sound. Yoongi, I have to find you. Yoongi, and here you weren't to pamper me. Jin looked at Jimin and twisted Yoongi's ear. And why did you torture Jimin? What did he do with you? Yoongi, Yoongi, I didn't torture him. I mean, just little bit. And who can torture him? He is a secret undercover agent. In fact, he kicked me. Jin looked at Jimin. Is he saying the truth? Jimin nodded his head vigorously. I'm here by my own free will. Jin left Yoongi's ear and hugged Jimin. Welcome in family. Jimin, thank you so much, Yoongi. Hugged June tightly. June, Yoongi. June hugged Jimin. I'm so proud of you, Jimin. Finally, you achieved your dream. Yoongi, I'm sorry, June. June, it's alright. Time skipped after few months. Few months passed. Namjoon fully recovered. T was comfortable with his new family. Jin again started handling Mr. Min's business. June handling his mafia world. Namjoon met with Shin Kya Ho and apologized. Shin Kya Ho understood their love and didn't say anything. Today was Yunmin and Namjoon's wedding. Both the couple were ready to exchange their vows. Jimin and Mike, Psycho, what will you give me if I marry you? You haven't even proposed me yet. What a boring husband I got. Everyone started laughing. Jungi snatched the mic from his hand. Mini version of me who looks like me but clings to you. Hearing this, Jimin started blushing. His ear turned red. Jin got shocked to listen this. He didn't expect this type of reply from his shy brother. Jinmin exchanged their rings and took the vow. Now it was Namjoon's turn. They already took their vows. But when Jin showed his hand for ring, June yanked his hand. June, you are my queen, and queen deserves a crown, not an ordinary ring. Took out a platinum crown with diamond from his coat and placed it on Jin's head. A crown for my queen. Bent on his one knee and kissed Jin's hand. My highness. Everyone cheered for him. Jimin elbowed Jungi. See, Junihangi is so romantic. He gave Junihangi a crown. Jungi grabbed his waist. I promise to give you mini version of me. Just wait little more. Jimin slapped his hand. Shut up, everyone is watching us. Shin kya hu? Congratulations, Jinny. Congratulations, June. Jin. Thank you, Shin. And once again, sorry. Shin kya hu? Don't say sorry, Jinny. June loves you more. Looked at June. Take care of him. June looked at Jin. I will. June locked the door and back hugged Jin, who was looking at Moon through window. June, what are you looking outside? Jin, Moon, today's moon is so beautiful. June peeked on his back of ear. Not more than mine. Jin, it still looks like a dream, Junie. June flipped him to himself and placed his finger on his lips. Shh. No more thinking about past. From today, we are going to start our new life. TT is happily playing with mom and dad. Hoshuk is at home for their safety. Yunmin's room is on next floor of honeymoon suite. They already went on their room. Now tell me, are you tired or not? Jin smiled and locked his plumpy with June's and started him passionately. Their hands were on each other's body and removing the piece off layer by layer without breaking the kiss. Once they were done, June carried Jin in his arms and walked towards the bed, leaving the pile of clothes behind. There was no light, only candles. Dim light were visible. June placed Jin on the bed and hovered over him. Jin wrapped his hands on June's neck and nodded his head for giving him permission to go further. June again locked there and slowly by trailing and leaving behind came down and he locked their hands, entered himself and thirsting slowly, analyzing Jin's expression to not hurt him. There were echoing in the room. There Namjoon were making love and here Yunmin had some other plan. Jimin was sipping the champagne. He already changed his clothes. Yoongi came inside the room in full energetic mode. Yoongi, what's this? You already changed your clothes. Where is wedding dress? Jimin, while sipping champagne. It was so suffocating. Yoongi, you are drinking alcohol? Jimin, it's champagne, not alcohol. Yoongi, it's same. You are ruining my mini version. Alcohol is not good. Jimin threw the champagne on his face. Get back in your senses, psycho. Yoongi, wrong move, baby. Now don't cry for mercy. Lick the champagne. Jimin, Jimin won't beg for mercy. Yoongi threw him on his shoulder. We will see that. He threw him on the bed and started removing his own, then tore Jimin's expensive gown. Jimin, you idiot! What did you do? Do you even know how much expensive gown it was? You know nothing, just you. Ah! Yoongi, I was just checking. You started screaming. Jimin, I swear I will chop your. Remove it fast. Yoongi, relax. It was. Jimin flipped Yoongi. Don't you dare to mess with me. I will. Yoongi, right? I don't have any problem. I'm comfortable. Jimin, how much shameless you are. Yoongi, so much. That's why I want my mini version only looks like me but goes on you. Grab the bottle of lube. He grabbed the bottle of lube and first prepped Jimin properly. He attached Jimin's with his and started him passionately but roughly. He chewed Jimin's bottom so that Jimin's did with Yoongi's upper lip. Yoongi got the perfect time and he pushed himself with great difficulty. Jimin screamed and bite Yoongi's shoulder made it bleed. Yoongi was pounding hard without any mercy, and Jimin was screaming, biting and scratching Yoongi. Yoongi promised Jimin to take care of him, but Jimin kept cursing him for going rough. Room was filled with their screaming, cursing. Bed was shaking with each. Yoongi wasn't letting the name to stop. He kept going hard. Time skipped after 2 years. 2 years passed. Min family came on family vacation. As Yoongi promised, he gave Jimin his mini version cookie. Right now, they all were searching TT, who lost somewhere but found him happily dancing on J-Hop's song Mona Lisa. T while dancing. I like my titty pretty so fine. 1+9. Titty's cute, cute cheeks blow my mind. I like my titty pretty so fine. Jimin tapped on Jin's shoulder. Yang, there is TT. Yoongi, while carrying cookie. This boy is something else. Yang, why can't you chain him? T. Jin. I didn't chain my lazy cat and brought him on vacation, and you think I will chain my son? Forget it. Yoongi covered Cookie's eyes. My Cookie will never dance on the street like this. Jimin slapped on Yoongi's hand. No, my son won't be cat like you. He will be like his Hyang. He picked Cookie in his arms and dropped him beside TT. Now both T-Cook were dancing and June was recording them in his mobile. True love is far away from the body. It happens with soul. In hard time it tasted, and if your love is true, it will survive in darkest storm. In a world filled with betrayal and shadows, love becomes the only true light. No matter how cruel the world seems, love built on loyalty and trust can survive even the darkest storms. Power may win battles, but only family heals the scar. The purest bonds are tested by betrayal, yet strengthened by sacrifice. In the end, it's not blood or fear, but love that defines true belonging. The end. Author's note. That's it for today. I hope you all liked it. Finally, this story is ended here. Don't forget to tell me how it was. It was dark story based on mafia theme. I didn't make it as dark as I wanted because I know you couldn't take it. How was both Namjin and Yunmin's romance? Purity isn't defined by body only, it defined by soul. Love that happens only for body is called lust. True love is divine. It never happened by body. John's love for his Ginny, this much pure and real that he didn't even ask a single question. He didn't hesitate to accept Titi. Titi was Jin's son and Jin was John's queen. Namjin and Yunmin both deserved to stay together. They all were loyal. I hope you all enjoyed it. We will meet soon with new story. Till then, take care of yourself. Love you all. If you like this story, then please do like, subscribe, share, and comment. I assure you that you will never gonna regret on your decision. Thanks for watching.